Bonjour, and welcome to the Potty Post series visiting France's most beautiful villages in the south of France, which includes the areas of Provence and Languedoc-Roussillon. When it comes to promoting medieval villages with winding cobblestone streets decked out in flowered window boxes and pastellar stone facades, France excels. We're exploring the medieval village of Minerve in the Herault, about an hour due west of Béziers by car. The medieval village of Minerve is perched on a slice of land high above two rivers, the Briant and the Cesse, which run below on each side of a promontory. Only residents of Minerve can drive into the village. Visitors park in one of the two parking areas provided and walk into the village, either over this bridge or from the larger parking area located above town. We're looking at the bridge into Minerve from river level. This river, the Cesse, runs underground and is not visible on the other side of the bridge. It empties from the mouth of the cave. Look how clear the water is, it's just beautiful. And these limestone rock formations have been cut out by the river over aeons of time. Also down at river level, you can see the natural bridge that runs over the top of the cave.
There are quite a few walking trails around the little town of Minerve. This one follows the river and the base of the cliff. And I'm thinking it surrounds the whole town, so we're going to follow it for a little bit and see where it leads us. We're coming up to the point where the two rivers join, the Briant and the Cesse River. And the poppies are blooming. And the Scotch broom is blooming in the garrigue. It's just gorgeous. Although the village has a strategic natural defensive position, it was no match for a constant barrage from Simon de Montfort's catapults in 1210 during the Albigensian Crusade. 180 captured Cathars were burned to the stake, almost where we're standing, where the two rivers converge.
The stone structure is what used to be the village water source, which was destroyed during the siege in 1210, forcing the Cathars who lived here to surrender.
Shot from down by the river, we can pan around the original walls that were part of this little fortified medieval village.
There's the mayor's office, or mairie, with a little plaza in front of it. And this stone with a dove carved out of it is to commemorate the martyrdom of the 180 Cathars who were burned at the stake here in the year 1210.
This is the 11th century church of Saint-Étienne, which houses a Roman altar dated from 456, claimed to be the oldest in Europe. This stone tower is called the Candela, and it's all that remains of the fortress that once stood in this location.
Minerve is the main town in the region, the Minervois, which is a wine-producing area that has its own AOC, or Appellation d'Origine Contrôlée, which is a French certification that designates a geographical region for an agricultural product, in this case, wine. Every French village, no matter how small, has a war memorial to honor their dead. As always, thanks for joining me on my wander through Minerve, which is featured on my new app, Poche. Poche is a fantastic little travel guide for must-see destinations in the Languedoc-Roussillon and Provence, which uniquely includes GPS locations, descriptions, and ratings of all the public toilets in the locations visited on the app. Written in 5 languages, it's an app for people on the go, like yourselves, who have to go. So if you're out and about in the south of France, take Poche with you, available on Apple stores and Google Play. And I leave you with this: the marrow of life is not your usual trek.